Before this video begins, special announcement that I'd like to make. The time has finally come. The Chadtronic U2s is now available for purchase. Here it is, the Chadtronic U2s. Just a very quick unboxing for you guys. Check it out. It says, Ladies and Fricks on the box. It's got my room on the inside of it. So yeah, this is something that you can finally get right now. It is available at u2s.com. You better act quick because once they're gone, they're gone. And I myself am probably gonna buy half of their entire stock. So you better buy yours before I buy a bunch of them. That's right, I'm gonna scalp myself. I'm not actually scalping these, that was a joke. Although I am gonna probably buy quite a few for my own friends and family, so. Just head on over to u2s.com. There'll also be a link in the description. And if you get one, thank you so much. It helps me out a lot. And now on to this kind of weird and gross video. Good luck. There is an imposter among us! Which one of you did this? It was you, wasn't it?
You're watching Chadtronic.
I'm sure most of you have seen or at least heard something about this. Just a warning, this video might be a little hard to stomach. This is definitely not a video to watch while eating. Now that that warning's out of the way, let's continue. This is what this video is about. If for whatever reason you have no idea what this is.
A man who purchased some Cinnamon Toast Crunch cereal from a Woodland Hills Costco found an unpleasant surprise in his breakfast Tuesday. Take a look. Jensen Karp tweeted this picture of shrimp tails. You heard that correctly, shrimp tails. Cinnamon Toast Crunch's verified Twitter replied and asked Karp to message its account, but then later sent out a tweet saying, quote, after further investigation with our team that closely examined the image, it appears to be an accumulation of the cinnamon sugar that sometimes can occur when the ingredients aren't thoroughly blended. Karp says the company is being, quote, incredibly weird, and also tried to tell him the shapes in this image are not shrimp tails. They really look like shrimp tails.
Man, they just don't make the toys that you get inside of cereal boxes as good as they used to. Kids get it rough these days. So yeah, this is a pretty weird thing to have happened. A gentleman by the name of Jensen Karp got some like shrimp tails in his box of Cinnamon Toast Crunch. It's pretty weird, although the memes that have come from this are great. That's the one good thing to take away from this. The memes have been, I love the memes. Surprisingly, I read that this is not even the first time that General Mills has had some like weird type of shrimp incident. And to me, the most hilarious and incredibly strange thing to have happened is their initial response. They literally come out and respond in a gaslighting fashion to try and convince us that this is not shrimp and it's instead 2 clumps of sugar. What? What? Even culinary experts have come out with like an image chart and have pointed out that that's shrimp, like 100%. Like things for them have only gotten worse since that statement. It would have been so much better for them to have said nothing. I like how the immediate solution for companies is to also always issue a coupon or voucher. Like, did you see what happened? We don't want to eat more of this. It gets worse. The gentleman reporting on this also took images of what basically looked like rat droppings cooked onto some of the cereal. So the theory has basically become a rat may have had some sort of nest near where the cereal is made and also brought shrimp with it. This just keeps getting worse and worse. I believe this to be real, but that's just my opinion. I don't think it was planted for like a viral stunt. The droppings do legitimately appear to be baked into the cereal, which is something that would be very strange and difficult for someone to intentionally do, unless it did in fact naturally occur. General Mills then gets kind of aggressive and even more weird. They literally ask Jensen for a 3-hour time window when he will be at home so that they can retrieve the box of cereal from him. Jensen shortly after tweets that he's going to get several things DNA tested, which in this case, I don't blame him. I mean, this is a large company basically implying that he is lying and that all the things are just like sugar clumps. Had they not even behaved this way, Jensen might have trusted them. And as a PR event, this would have just come to a close, honestly. Desperately trying to get the bag of cereal, General Mills then basically asked Jensen to take the bag of cereal to the police, which I can't even think as to why that would be necessary, other than it's just meant to be something to like intimidate him. Like, this is a company that makes cereal for little kids, straight up acting like high acting mafia. It's a little weird. And honestly, it's mostly General Mills' handling of this that almost makes this like even more wildly interesting. Like, had General Mills not behaved and act this way, this wouldn't have been even interesting enough for me to make a video about. So it's their own behavior and how they're acting that has just made this so fascinating for everyone to follow. Cinnamon Toast Crunch then put out this statement. They say, while we're investigating this matter, we can say with confidence that this did not occur at our facility. We are waiting for the consumer to send us the package to investigate further. Any consumers who notice their cereal box or bag has been tampered with, such as the clear tape that was found in this case, should contact us, and then they post their number. I think the statement's like a little premature, as they, like they mentioned, they don't have the bag of cereal, so they really haven't, like they say they do an investigation, and like their first reaction was to just say, it's sugar clumps, it's not shrimp tails. So their investigation, like they don't have the bag. So all they've been able to do is look at pictures on the internet. Like, that's what the rest of us have access to. We just have pictures. So their investigation is just looking at the pictures. They don't have the bag, but yet they already conclude there's no way this came from our facility. Likely because it has like tape on it. I also did some further research, and the tape bag they mentioned is only one of the 2 bags that Jensen received because he bought a 2-bag box. It's a special 2-bag box. And despite the tape on one of the bags with the droppings baked into the cereal, I can't think of any place that could happen besides at one of their facilities. Anywhere else just doesn't make sense. I think I glossed over that. Like, there was tape on one of the bags, but only one of them. Other one did not have tape on it. But despite that, anyway, I can't think of a place where that could happen besides one of their facilities. And let me explain why that is. It just doesn't, anywhere else just doesn't seem possible to me. Grocery stores don't accept opened and tampered food as returns. They just don't. And even on the off chance that they did, which they shouldn't, but if they did, would even restock it after it was returned. That doesn't make sense. So, a grocery store employee messing with the food, but just seems so, like, unlikely to me. Like, it's just seems strange. So, box is tampered with. Probably maybe shows some sign of being opened. You're also telling me that Jensen grabbed this box of cereal, didn't notice then that it was opened and tampered with, went to checkout, bought the item, and then twice doesn't notice again that it's been opened and tampered with when he goes to eat the cereal for the first time. The only way I think a box can get all the way into someone's home, be opened and ate, and have this something like this be wrong with it is if it happened at the facility and was sealed from there until the customer opened it. That's just my theory, just my opinion. There's just, like I said, too many checkpoints for someone to notice something wrong. It just doesn't add up. So yeah, that's pretty much all that's happened at the time of making this video. I'm sure by the time I upload it, there'll probably be maybe some more information, such as like the lab results. But do we really need to wait for those? Like, we know it's shrimp. Like, why is it? The only reason having to lab test this is necessary is because of General Mills' response. Had they not responded the way they did, a lab result wouldn't even be necessary. Like, this is just kind of silly. But regardless, yeah, I can't believe this is happening. Very strange, terrible response from the company. Felt the need to make a video about it. This is just insane. But now it's time that we perform our own experiment. I was feeling kind of fancy tonight, so I thought I would order in some seafood. Cinnamon Toast Crunch from General Mills, family size. You know, I'm something of a family myself. Mysterious Cinnamon Toast Shrimp unboxing. Look, okay, so look at this, 100%. This is sealed. No one has tampered with this. All right, here goes nothing. Oh, thank God, it's just a giant clump of sugar. Oh yeah, I forgot, don't forget to get the Chadtronic U2's limited time only, 100% shrimp tail free. Get them while you can.